Peace, love, and light collective. Thank you so much for tuning in to Cusp of Roses Tarot for your daily balance reading. I'm sorry, this is not the daily balance reading. This is the Gemini-Cancer cusp love reading. Please excuse me, Gemsters, for that little slip. But thank you so much for tuning in to your Leo season love reading. I am super excited to bring this reading out to you all. I hope it finds you well and in good spirits. Yes, I hope this is also streaming to you in the highest vibration possible. If you guys want to give me just 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me just turn this in. Thank you guys. Hang in there with me. But yes, thank you guys for all of your likes, your comments, your shares, and subscriptions. They truly do mean so much to me. And I'm grateful for all of your donations as well and your reading requests. You guys are so amazing, so awesome, and I'm very grateful to resonate with you. So thank you for all of that support and all that love. And I hope that you feel that same love reciprocated back through these readings. Okay, I hope that you guys are doing well, or hanging in there at least with all the energy that came in with those new moons in Cancer at the beginning of Leo season and throughout Leo season. I definitely feel like that opened up something for you guys. As soon as I got connected in with your energy, I felt very watery, very kind of just cool and with the flow. So I'm excited to explore that energy with you guys shortly. I am just going to continue to shuffle through, and then we will go ahead and get started. For those that are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you guys for tuning in and checking me out. I'm grateful to have you. If you do like my readings or my content or my vibe or just how I go about looking into the energy, make sure that you hit that subscription button, okay? Tap that bell notification as well so that you don't miss any of my readings. I do all my readings live here on my channel, so you want to make sure that you have the all notification chosen so you can get the alerts for when my lives are about to start, okay? Here at Cusp of Roses, we do start off every single reading with a quick prayer. This is a moment of gratitude that I offer for you to channel in to your higher consciousness, get in tune with your highest frequency for the moment, so that you are then connected in with the messages that are meant for you, okay? It's super important to remember that this is a general reading. So if you get confused or you need a little bit of assistance on how to interpret my readings, all of that information is now in the description box below, okay? So make sure you are reading that, checking that out. If anything does get confusing or it just doesn't make sense, look over that information so you're hearing and receiving the messages under the right perspective, right? Under the right intention, okay? But you can engage in this moment of gratitude in a couple of different ways. You can repeat after me, pray along with me. You may also do your own prayers, affirmations, mantras, whatever you need to do to connect in with your higher self, your divine source, or your spiritual team. Or you may have a moment of silence, okay? So choose which one works best for you, and we'll go ahead and get started. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own divine ancestral council, and all archangels, thank you so much for being here with me and the Gemini-Cancer Cusp Collective for this Leo season love reading. We're very grateful for this opportunity to be grounded in our own frequencies and to be open to the most important messages of love, healing, truth, light, and wisdom for the overall growth, prosperity, abundance, ascension, personal development, joy, love, and happiness of the Gemini-Cancer Cusp Collective. We thank you so much, divine ancestors and archangels, for covering us in your love, light, and mercy, for lifting us up in courage and in strength every single day to face all moments, every moment, with grace, with gratitude, with appreciation, with honesty, with vulnerability, with compassion, not only for ourselves, but for others, and with love, light, and wisdom where we can. We're so grateful for all of these moments of growth, divine ancestors and archangels, and we ask that by honoring you and honoring our light within, that you will continue to love us, continue to guide us, continue to communicate with us and protect us towards our destined path in this lifetime. And not only in this lifetime, but in many lifetimes to come and beyond. We're so grateful for that love, for that guidance, for that protection. And we thank you. And so it is. Alrighty, Gemsters. So like I was saying earlier, getting a little bit deeper into your energy now after that prayer, I definitely have that sense of gratitude. I have that sense of inner knowing, inner understanding, or inner standing about a cycle that you've just gone through, why you've gone through it, what emotions are coming up with it. And it really feels like you're happy, honestly, with the emotions that are coming through, or at least with the revelations that you are getting, okay? There is something in your crown chakra that I do feel is opening up that energy center, okay? So you want to make sure that you are maintaining your crown chakra. I'm also feeling energy in your sacral chakra, okay? So again, that emotional center. I do feel like you went through a bit of purging when it comes to how your mind either thinks, perceives, engages, or manages your emotions. That's coming through. That there's just been a deeper revelation around why you feel a certain way, a deeper revelation of why you may feel connected to certain things, and an understanding of how that connection, or at least how that energy is serving you on your evolutionary path right now. So you guys are deep in soul work, which is beautiful. But let's get into this, okay? Let's go ahead and see what cosmic energy is connected to you for this season. Keep in mind that this is, again, a general reading. I do tend to channel messages from anywhere for 2 weeks out to 4 months out. So always feel free to come back and watch previous seasons that I've done. So like the readings that I did like back April, maybe May. Yeah, around Pisces, Aries season seems to be popping up for a lot of people, okay? So you might want to check those out as well. See if you get any additional guidance, okay? Thank you so much, divine ancestors and archangels. What cosmic energy is here with the Gemini-Cancer Cusp Collective for Leo season? What energy is here? Okay, we have third house messages. So again, like I said, definitely receiving messages in through the crown, coming into some sort of awareness around your evolutionary path, right? How your current situation, whatever that may be, is a part of the greater whole. So you're gaining some intuitive or internal wisdom, or just a deeper understanding of the greater picture, okay? Or the big picture here. Yeah, ooh, Neptune. Neptune hasn't come out yet. I love that. So you have the vibration of 10, sacrifice, right? So something coming to an end, completion. Third house energy has the vibration of 27. 27 or 10 might mean something to you. October 27th might mean something to you, okay? But 27 also breaks down to a 9. So you have a 9 and a 10 on the board. You want to maybe check where Neptune is in your natal chart. Your Neptune could be in your third house, okay? Okay, I won't do the brain work there. Okay. But yeah, Neptune, check in how your Neptune energy is activated in your natal chart. What squares, what trines what sextiles, what aspects are centered around Neptune and your third house. Okay, that's going to help you better understand where you are right now, or energetically what you might be going through. Is there any other cosmic energy here for Gemini Cancers for Leo season? Okay. South Node, life's depths. Okay. I don't even feel like I said that right. I don't know why that came out weird, but it's the vibration of 42. So I mentioned in the Taurus Gemini reading that I just did that the nodes are making a shift, right? So we're shifting axis, or the Earth's axis is shifting for the North Node to be facing Gemini, the constellation of Gemini, and the South Node facing Sagittarius, okay? Those are the opposing signs, sister signs to one another, okay? So your South Node is being affected here, right, with Gemini leading your cusp energy, right? So you're feeling that shift in the North Node, but it's important to check in with your South Node energy and see how that's also being affected, okay? Your South Node could line up somehow with your third house or with Neptune energy, or whatever energy you have in Neptune could also be in your South Node. Yeah, so you want to definitely look into that, okay? Awesome. Yeah, so you're definitely getting messages, like I said, getting a deeper awareness about your spirit and your soul's evolutionary journey, right? So what debts you're here to pay, what soul lessons you're here to rectify, to learn, to have under your belt. And it does feel like those life's depths are about or centered around sacrifice, okay? So Neptune is coming through with some sort of sacrifice energy. It does feel like having to endure something, building some sort of spiritual endurance might be a part of this messaging or just awareness, okay? I do feel like there's this sense of, Gemsters, you're looking back on your life, or you're looking back on how far you've come, and it's like you're piecing together all the moments up to this point and being like, yeah, unrequited love came out for you, Gemsters, okay? So you might be connected in a situation where there is unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, okay? So again, understanding maybe the sacrifices that you are or have been put in the position to make for the sake of these life's depths, right? For the sake of those soul lessons, okay? Just gaining a lot of messages around that. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels. What love messages do you have for Gemini Cancers for Leo season? Okay. Codependency. Yeah. So I do feel like this life depths, this sacrifice, these messages are all centered around codependency. You might be coming into a deeper awareness of your own codependent ways, okay? It says addictions are affecting your romantic love life, okay? So needing to either make some sort of sacrifice. I feel like sacrificing yourself could also be a codependent act, right? Putting your needs last or on the back burner, or completely Xing them out. That could be a part of that, okay? But there is some sort of codependency here that you are having to face within love. What other love messages do you have here? Thank you. Yeah, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, okay? So I do feel like there might be a yearning here to maybe get to know someone. I do feel like this sense of codependency is, for some of you, it's like going too hard too soon. Like being too open and too forthcoming with what you're feeling romantically in connections before getting to know each other. So it's like the group I'm tapping into, it's like you almost hop into a codependent energy with the people that you like. Or have those romantic feelings for, rather than getting to know each other first and then allowing yourself to explore those feelings. So it does just feel like an emotional codependency here. Any other love messages for Gemini, Cancer, cuspers for Leo season, Divine? Thank you. Passion. All right. This also came out with the Taurus, Gemini cusp reading. So you want to maybe check that out for further messages. But allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, right? So definitely for some of you, I feel like, I feel like what you've gone through is this process of sacrificing, or feeling this need to sacrifice some codependency in your life. Now, mind you, codependency doesn't have to be a person. It could be an energy. It could be a paradigm, a thought form. It could be emotions, right? It could just be habits. Doesn't have to necessarily be anything like drugs, alcohol, or sex or anything like that, although those could apply, but you would know. Gemsters, you know the codependency that you have. You know what you need to sacrifice in order to experience this passion, in order to really feel free enough in your own energy to let your heart sing with joy. I do feel like there may be an opportunity to get to know someone, or again, this is, like I said, life's depths, getting to know yourself, understanding your passion, energy, and how that passionate emotion rules you or pulls you into codependency. Yeah, so this is big. This is really, really big. Yeah, I feel like that's what it is. It's getting to know yourself on a deeper level, understanding your codependencies a little bit more, understanding how passion might play a role in that codependency. Maybe just desiring that physical connection puts you in these codependent, addictive relationships that's just fueled by that passion, right? Where maybe you don't really know each other that well, mentally or emotionally, but that physical passion is there. But that's the codependency. Like, you find yourself getting into these connections or seeking out connections that are just running on the fumes of passion and not actually based on knowledge of one another. And so as these nodes shift, I believe they'll fully shift and be solid towards the end of next year. But as the axis starts shifting, you're going to become more and more aware of that codependency on that passionate energy. Yeah. And then it's like going to be very clear what you have to sacrifice, or what sacrifices are going to have to be made in order to come out of that codependency, in order to get to know yourself a little bit deeper, and in order to even let yourself and allow time enough for you to get to know other people deeper before you ignite that passion. So that might even be the process, right? You fall into that codependent addiction to the passionate energy, right? You only allow yourself to experience that carnal passion in your relationships without really getting to know the person first. So then it's like you've already taken it to that passionate level. You've already then built that routine of codependency, and then you get to know the person, and then it's like you have to backtrack. Because then it's like once you know their innermost selves, that awareness of who they are deepens. Okay, for others of you, this is you coming out of a cycle of codependency, then having an opportunity to get to know somebody that is going to ignite this passion within you, okay? That you are going to have that deep bond with. That's a smaller group of you. For majority of you, it's realizing your own patterning around passion, around allowing your passion to kind of overtake you and to lead you in relationships. Yeah. Okay, let's look a little deeper into this with the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. Thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels, for these beautiful messages for Gemini Cancers. What do Gemini Cancers need to know about codependency for Leo season? What do Gemini Cancers need to know about codependency for Leo season? Okay. So we have the Page of Wands coming out. Page of Wands energy has been very active with the collective that I tap into. Okay, we also have the Moon Okay, under codependency, we have Queen of Wands. Okay. And Two of Wands. Yeah. Okay. So. With this Page of Wands and this Queen of Wands, you could definitely be connecting with the fire sign, or yeah, I feel like this codependent energy, I do feel like there's like this addiction or just this comfortability with that Page of Wands vibration, almost as if yeah, it's like, it's almost as if this Page of Wands energy is being used to hide something. This Queen of Wands energy seems to be trying to figure out a path forward, or trying to figure out something with the Two of Wands, trying to forge a new path, trying to create something, but it does feel like in secret. Oh, for others of you, this is needing to be aware of how easily you can fall for that Page of Wands energy that's just very playful, very optimistic, very brave, a little bit like naive in energy as well, just kind of like happy-go-lucky. It's like, there it is. People approach you, or you, this could be your codependency, that you approach people with this kind of playful, like young, youthful energy, as almost as a way to either feel them out or sense them out in some sort of way, or you're just used to Queen of Wands energy coming towards you, Gemsters, with that Page of Wands energy, but actually having some sort of hidden agenda here. I don't know about that. I just see with the Moon and the Two of Wands, it's like a hidden path. The Moon is all about illusion. Yeah, okay. This also could be a codependency on, and I'm just the messenger, Gemsters, okay? Take this how this resonates. If you're connecting with someone, it's the other person, that's fine. Apply it how you see fit, okay? But it's almost this sense of someone likes to sell dreams. Someone likes to get caught up in the ideas and the thoughts of passion, but doesn't really make a plan forward, or has no intention on moving forward with them. I do feel like it's this sense of like, oh, like, yeah, it's like all these dreams, like, you're the one for me, this is it, and, we're going to do this, and this is us, and then it's just this fast track to almost forging a path with, yeah, this is you needing to be weary or be aware that this is something that you do, that you tend to get caught up with the thoughts and the idea of love, or the idea of connection, or the idea of being with someone. And it almost, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's like someone telling you, oh, I have these plans. Oh, I got this. Oh, we can do this. Oh, you're the one for me. But there's really nothing solid there. Like, there's nothing really solid there. It's all playful and imaginative for some of you guys. Yeah, others of you, this is just a codependency on flirting. Like, you like to flirt a lot. but it's like you almost flirt with hidden motives. I don't know. That's going to be for some of y'all. Yeah, it's like, yeah, for some of you, it's just needing to be aware of when energy like that comes towards you, that there is something here. Like if you feel in your intuition, because the moon is also about intuition. If you feel that energy, someone coming in, you know, doing the Page of Wands thing, right? Being very, selling you dreams, trying to get you all excited about some sort of new beginning or new start, or not even a new beginning or new start, but get excited or build some sort of, I don't know why I'm getting like projections, because the moon can also project. Yeah, it's like someone's either coming in and projecting like, oh, you're the one for me. We have this path. We have this life together, like something like that. And I feel like this isn't just like, this is like someone like actively going. So whether this is they're sending you a lot of messages, you're getting a lot of texts from this person, they're calling you, they're hitting you up. It's like they're constantly trying to get you to buy into some sort of path. But it's like, I don't know. That's a funky energy. I feel like you guys would know. I'm going to leave that alone. What's this? Temperance, the 8 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and Death. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that codependent energy. I feel like Gemsters, that's good. I feel like it varies so much, which is why they're probably not letting me get too specific with it. But you're going to know. But for a lot of you, it's just being aware of being sold dreams. Like someone coming in, trying to like fluff you up. Like just be aware of that. Okay, let's get into getting to know each other. Thank you so much, divine ancestors and archangels. Ooh. Yeah, so we have the 5 of Cups. Okay, disappointment. Okay. Any other messages? What do Gemini Cancers need to know about getting to know each other for Leo season? Got Justice. Okay, so someone definitely either called judgment in this connection or in a relationship. Okay. Or enacted some sort of justice. Getting to know each other. 5 of Cups. Balance. Yeah, it's like for some of you, I feel like, and I know this just may seem, but it's like, I feel like with this Justice card, it's like, yeah, I feel like this is the energy that Page of Wands energy comes in with. Like they are, I don't know. This one's a little funky. I might give you guys a bonus reading because this one's a little strange. But thank you so much, Divine. Hi, Luna Love. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. But getting to what else do Gemini Cancers need to know? Yeah, 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Okay, now I'm seeing it. Okay, so Gemsters. For some of you, you guys were connected or a part of some sort of connection that was codependent, okay? Where you were or they were. Yeah, I feel like you were in this Queen of Wands energy dealing with a Page of Wands. And it's like, yeah, it's like you were maybe either, entertained by this Page of Wands or, you know, got some sort of lighthearted fun out of it. Or this Page of Wands energy was coming and presenting, again, all of these ideas, selling these dreams, making you feel as if they were moving forward on a path with you. But I think it was hidden that they were actually moving in a different direction. So the codependency part is being aware of how quickly you open up just with flirty energy. right? Where it's just ideas. It's nothing, right? The Page of Wands, it's innocent. It's just kind of flattery. Yeah. And needing to trust your intuition when you feel something is off with that. Trust that. Yeah. Because with this Three of Wands here and the Five of Cups and Justice, it's like getting to know each other here. Yeah, it's like finding some sort of peace, finding some sort of balance about this type of codependency, like realizing like, yes, those 3 cups that have spilt over, they were codependent in some way, shape, or form. You know, you were an active participant in the codependency, realizing and figuring out how to come out of that. And again, I feel like how you enabled that is just by being very flattered or accepting the flattery, believing in the flattery, as if it were fact, right? And holding on to that. That's that codependent energy. Or again, for some of you, the codependency is you are the flirt, that you like to get people excited, or you know what I'm saying, like sell all these dreams and kind of say all the right things to get the attention of Queen of Wands energy without a real understanding of how you're going to move forward, right? Or how you're actually going to manifest those dreams that you're selling to the Queen of Wands. And then for others of you, you're all the Queen of Wands, needing to realize that you're dealing with Page energy. So it's like this Page of Wands energy could be presenting themselves as a King of Wands, a King of Pentacles, an Emperor, or whatever have you. But it's really needing to be able to recognize and trust your intuition when you sense that you're dealing with a Page of Wands, and not faltering or buckling under that. And not allowing your loneliness, or not allowing your sadness or your disappointment in your past to hold you back from hope in finding some justice towards the future. So when I say justice, like finding some sort of reconciliation or healing from that energy, right? That there are connections that you are going to embark on where you are going to get to know them and your bond is going to deepen. You're going to understand each other, right? Where you'll be a little bit more of a match, as opposed to this Page of Wands and Queen of Wands match that you kind of find yourself, and that's the codependent, right? Maybe being attracted to energies that are very playful, very youthful, right? And have that innocence, but not realizing that that's where the buck stops, right? That it's just playful entertainment type of flattery. Like I can't pull away from flattery, right? That it's just that fluff, right? That there's no substance there. So not reading too much into it. Okay, so trust and believe whatever disappointment energy, right? Whatever awareness you now have of that codependency, that it served you then, being aware of it now, you can move forward and bring yourself justice by being open to get to know other people, right? Being open to get to know and being open for relationships that are a little bit more on par with what you're looking for, right? That are a little bit more in that king energy, solidly, rather than that Page energy. Hope that makes sense for somebody out there. All right, let's look into this passion. Thank you so much, divine ancestors and archangels. What do Gemini Cancers need to know about passion? So you have the World, something coming to an end, completion. Any other messages for Gemini Cancer for passion for Leo season? You have the Three of Cups and you have Death. Okay, I feel like there's one more. Is there any other messages for passion for Gemini Cancers? Yeah. Okay. And the Four of Pentacles. All right. So with the World, exactly what we were talking about earlier, right? You have the South Node energy. So again, make sure for those that are just joining, you want to check where your Neptune is in your natal chart, okay? What energy is active in your South Node or connected to your South Node, and what energy is in your 3rd house, okay? This is what all this is connected to. But we do have the World here, so some sort of spiritual lesson, some sort of completion is happening. So yes, I do feel like this is beautiful, Gemsters. You are conquering this codependency of being easily swept off or easily wrapped up in Page of Wands energy, not realizing that you're the Queen of Wands, right? And the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands isn't an equal match, right? So you need a King of Wands to be coming towards you, not a Page of Wands. So being able to recognize Page of Wands energy, regardless of how it's being presented, right? So I feel like that was maybe what would get you, that there might have been emperors or, you know, king energy, hierophant energy, magician energy approaching you, where you're like, oh, on the surface, they look like, you know, they'd be this mature X, Y, and Z type of thing. But in actuality, when you're engaging with them or how they're engaging with you, it's very page-like. And not allowing yourself to get into that page energy, staying firm in your Queen of Wands energy and being like, okay, nope, that's a page. Trusting my intuition, that's, you know, not on the same level where I'm trying to be, and moving forward and then manifesting something else, right? Not letting that block or stop your manifestations, okay? Because I feel like when you would encounter that page energy with those people who presented themselves as emperors or appeared to be in that way, it would kind of pull you out of the hope and the belief that there are connections out there for you, right? Like it would kind of pull you down. But with that passion energy in this world, it's like you're coming into that completion of understanding that it was just you ignoring your intuition. All you have to do is just acknowledge what your intuition's trying to tell you about those energies and move forward accordingly. And I feel like you do that beautifully. You do have the Three of Cups that also came out. So this is a time to celebrate. The divine might be giving you messages of passion, or you might be expanding your passionate energy in some form of way as a reward is what I'm getting. Just kind of like they're very proud of you for overcoming that codependency, for trusting your intuition in those moments, which is another way to come out of that codependent energy. And just completing that cycle, bringing in your own justice for those past disappointments. I feel like as well, it's like this Page of Wands energy would definitely be very quick to kind of get to know somebody, or like just recognizing that energy of when people are trying to get too familiar with you too quick. And that's a red flag for this group, okay? When people are trying to get to know you, get to kind of get in really, really fast, and you kind of feel like they get familiar with you too quick, that's red flag territory. That's where you need to bring in that justice, find some sort of boundary around that. But yeah, I do feel like you've successfully completed a cycle. You've successfully transformed some part of your shadow, okay, into light. And again, that codependency on that flirty energy. So you've transformed that codependency, and now it's time to celebrate by letting go, right? By opening up and releasing, taking a risk here. This Four of Pentacles is someone who plays it safe. Okay, plays it very, very safe. You might have been playing it very safe by remaining in this codependency for so long because it was so comfortable. It was like the safe thing to go. But this passion, I feel like, is bringing you out of that safe zone, I guess, or safe mode, and really pushing you into this death energy to be passionate and vigilant and diligent around transforming those codependencies, which does bring you into a spiritual completion cycle. So then you get to celebrate and enjoy and indulge in some sort of abundant emotional energy. So I do feel like feeling that sense of passion for life, or passion for another person, or just feeling hopeful and optimistic about your love life again. Okay? Now that you've conquered and come out of that codependent energy. And so now it's just a game of waiting for those ships to come in, waiting for those connections where you will get to know them, you know, at a healthy pace, and deepen those bonds first before you start planning or moving forward or just incorporating these people into your lives, right? So it's just taking the time to set boundaries and observe and get to know somebody before you engage in that passion, right? Or also for others of you, not allowing yourself to get swept away in the idea of the passion or just in the passion in general, right? And losing sight and losing touch of your intuition. It's almost like losing yourself with the moon and this Two of Wands. It's like you get into these connections that are very playful, very exciting, right? But they just kind of run on those fumes. There's no real depth there. And then that causes you to lose your way, lose your path in some form. And so it's like, yeah, you're no longer allowing that Page of Wands energy to distract you off of your path or distract you and pull you out of that manifestation mode, which I feel, Gemsters, you did a lot. And now you're learning that. That's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. So now you get to start a whole new cycle with that lesson learned. So you don't have to go through anything else that pushes you to learn that lesson, right? And now you get to actually build deeper bonds. Okay. Building deeper bonds. That's awesome. All right. Thank you so much, divine ancestors and archangels, for these beautiful messages for Gemini Cancers. What spirit animals are here assisting them? What messages do they have? Okay, we got electric eel spirit, hawk spirit, and peacock. Okay. Electric eel spirit says, bring your ideas to life. Okay, so I do feel like now that you are out of this codependency, it's now going to be that, again, that manifestation energy. It's like now you're going to be even more clear, even more driven, even more focused on healing, on creating and manifesting your dream life, your dream relationships, your dream connections. Okay, this is also the vibration of 24, breaking down to a 6, talking about harmony and balance. Okay, we had hawk that came out next. Hawk spirit, let spirit be your guide. So like we were talking about earlier, right? Coming into a deeper awareness and understanding of your soul's journey, why you had to go through that codependent phase, learn those lessons through codependency, and how that's going to serve you in the long run, getting a lot of messages and downloads about that South Node transition that's happening, right? And how that's affecting you. So again, for those that are new or just tuning in, Gemini, the North Node is moving into Gemini, which is pushing the South Node into its opposite sign, Sagittarius. Okay, so being aware of how Gemini and Sagittarian energy affects your natal chart is going to kind of give you a little bit of insight into what this node shift is going to activate within your life. Okay, but tapping into hawk spirit, the vibration of 32 breaks down to a 5. All right, letting spirit guide you through these changes, letting spirit heal you, and I feel like that's what's happening. You're surrendering to the awareness of this codependency. You're surrendering and allowing spirit to heal you through that process, okay, and bring you out to another side, or just into a new version of yourself. And then we have 46 here with the peacock spirit. Let it shine. And if you can see, it's that beautiful heart light, right? That heart space energy, heart chakra energy, having some sort of opening, just a better sense and feel and understanding of love and what that feels for you. Definitely check out the Taurus Gemini cusp love reading. A lot of that energy was there, so you might get some extra messages from that reading as well. But yeah, it's just getting to know people from an authentic space within your heart now, right? Really allowing your heart to lead you to friendships, to connections, to networks, to, new family. I mean, to love interests, right? That are going to resonate with your heart space. Okay, and from a very authentic space. So for some of you, Gensers, that codependency wasn't really allowing you to be authentic in your relationships. okay? Others of you, it was the reason why your relationships weren't authentic, because they were just kind of based in that shallow, flattery, passion, kind of carnal, physical, sexual energy. And realizing that you are ready and you do desire something deeper, okay? And letting that desire shine out. Yeah, I think our daily today talked about matching your desires with your faith, right? So if it's your desire to have deep bonds with people, making sure that your faith in your ability to build those bonds and that those bonds can survive and thrive and exist is that matching your desire with your faith, okay? So let that shine. Let what you truly do desire shine from your heart, okay? But make sure that you're allowing spirit to guide you, because I do feel like for a group of you, this codependency has been going on for a while, and spirit might have been trying to get you out of that patterning for a while. And now that you finally surrendered, it's like, boom, it's all happening maybe a little bit quicker, and you're kind of understanding, oh, when I feel that need to surrender, if I just surrender in the moment, I get to move further, or I get to kind of overcome or spend less time stuck in those cycles of codependency or those cycles of lessons, and I can move on to the next one, right? Or just be open for the next experiences. And then you then have more room in your energy and in your vortex to bring your ideas to life. If you don't know about the vortex, I suggest looking up Abraham Hicks. Okay. But this is your reading, Gemini Cancers. I hope you found it helpful, insightful, and filled with confirmation for whatever you do have going on. I am sending you so much love, courage, light, and strength to keep going, okay? To really conquer this codependency, allow spirit to lead you out of that, and to just let your true heart shine out, right? Let your true nature shine. It's very beautiful energy here. So I hope you again found this helpful. If you're interested in a personal, check the description box. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What resonated with you? I love reading those messages and comments from you guys. So thank you for that. And I will see you all in our next reading. Okay? Namaste.